Hey everybody, Dr. Greco here. Welcome to Ministry in a Minute. So do me a favor, like and share this short video and follow the Crossroads School of Ministry. It'll help us get the word out about what we're doing to train up church leaders and volunteers. As we dug in yesterday to Luke 24, we're talking about what we should expect as leaders, as people who are doing ministry, as Christians who are earnestly seeking after God. And we looked at the women who went and found the empty tomb in Luke 24, and we said, one thing we should be expecting is that God will do the unexpected. So they find that there's no body. But here's something else. In verse 4 of chapter 24, it says this: while they were perplexed about this, behold, two men stood by them in dazzling apparel. And as they were frightened and bowed their faces to the ground, the men said to them, why do you seek the living among the dead? I think there's something interesting here. We should expect God to do the unexpected, but we should also expect that God will challenge us. You see, they should have known this. I mean, in Matthew 16, Jesus specifically tells the disciples he had to die and he would rise again in 3 days. This is not something he didn't warn them about, but they didn't expect it. And God is challenging that in them. And I think one of the challenge he issues us is that we can do more than we think because he's in us. Think about Jonah. He said, go to Nineveh. It's a great city. And one of Jonah's complaints, besides not liking the Ninevites, was, that's a big city. He told Paul to go. These men had incredibly huge tasks in front of them, and they were able to do it. Now, in this Luke 24 story, he's only challenging their assumptions. But I think God wants to challenge us so that we will look at the world through his lens. Maybe we see people who we've already judged or made decisions about, and he's challenging us to rethink how we view them. Maybe there's something he's called us to that we're afraid to do or we think will be too hard, and he's challenging us to rethink that and be obedient. Okay? Or maybe he's simply challenging how we look at ourselves. Maybe you don't think much of yourself, but God has a plan for you. At any rate, I think one of the things we should expect is to be challenged so that God can use us to view and serve the world the way he wants to. We'll see you tomorrow for another Ministry in a Minute.